Up, Jim? How's it going, man?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
Okay, hold on.
Ralph's muted.
Yeah, I can't hear anybody else.
Okay,
Yeah.
it should be okay now. It should be okay.
There we
now.
go.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I got a furry that kept escalating things. So he made it seem like he was like, somebody's like, why don't you settle it on the kill stream? And he's like, well, Jim won't even talk to me. So I was like, all right, I asked, and you said yes. So
what's the backstory on this exactly?
let me give you the backstory on this. So if you look at my timeline, that YouTube comment was by this guy. The one where it's, Jim's a pedophile that Sargon favorited.
Oh, yeah, we did show that earlier, yeah.
Yep. And then somebody else shot me over something from his Twitter account where he's just going on like 30 tweets screaming about me being a child molester. So I looked at his Twitter and I looked at his YouTube and it's the same username. So I Googled it and I found a Fur Affinity account. And on the Fur Affinity account, there are pictures of like fucking Shota, basically like cub porn. So like pictures of very young furries, in thongs and shit, riding bananas and sucking on pacifiers and shit like that. They're pictures of like tails bent over, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, good wholesome.
So he got really upset once I found that, and then he's like, "Oh, you're doxing me." Then he started screaming, "You need to dox yourself so we can be sure you're not on the sex offender registry."
Yeah. Why would Sargon favor a comment like that?
I love it was a joke, right? Earlier today, and other people were saying it. Like a lot of people were saying, "Oh, I wonder if Sargon tribe and Furry tribe will make an alliance." Well, here we go. He's so dumb. Sargon is so dumb. He tries that black PR shit, and it literally is pulled on him 3 days later, and he still is oblivious to. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how somebody can be so stupid. But if his name on Twitter, Ralph, if you want to try to get a hold of him, is Korusi, I guess.
Yeah,
Korusi.
I have DM'd them already with a link to the Discord and told them to tell me their name on the Discord. If that might be them, actually.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, because he blocked me initially, and then he unblocked me.
Oh yeah, I do. I see them. Korusi, 1985.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This will be
fun to me, but.
Here we go. All right, let me turn them down just a little bit. All right. Unexpected.
This is going to be good.
I said it keeps falling in our laps. What can you do? Korusi, 1985, you should unmute yourself. You don't? Okay. Can you hear us?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, here we go. You said Metokur wouldn't talk to you. Well, here he is.
Here we are. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you fine.
Okay, so what's with spazzing out and screaming that I'm a pedophile, and then you've got a Fur Affinity with cubs riding bananas?
No, can you explain to me for just a moment why you have 500 people messaging me at the same time? Just do me that favor and answer that. I'll be happy to answer your question.
Okay, well, that'd be fantastic, girl. If you look at my timeline, I'm not talking to anybody else but you. You've been the only person I've been talking to for the last hour. So I don't know how I got anybody. I don't know how I got anybody to do anything to you.
I'm not stupid. Nobody is that.
I don't know if we could. I don't know if we could say that. I don't know if a smart person would go around calling somebody a pedophile and they've got pictures of cubs riding bananas on their Fur Affinity.
You are. You are a pedophile, are you not?
No, I'm not. I don't have a Fur Affinity with cubs riding bananas like you do, sir.
Okay, are you sure? Do you not?
Am I sure that I don't have a Fur Affinity with cubs riding bananas? Yes, I'm pretty sure on that.
I see. So you're not on the sexual predator list, is that right?
That would be correct.
How do I know?
I don't know. Are you telepathic? Are you law enforcement? Like, I don't know. How would you know?
I don't know because I don't know your real name. What's your real name?
Oh, jeez. Let me jump out there and tell it to you. This is a very smart strategy. You've learned well from the stepfather.
I don't call him the stepfather because I am not a sycophant like you.
You're not a sycophant. You just go around, sucking Sargon's cock. I'm not spamming you.
There is a reason. There is a reason that I created this account specifically so that you could not do this to me. So could you stop, please?
Do what to you? Respond to you when you say stupid shit? Well, that's going to be difficult on the internet for you if you think special accounts exist where people aren't going to call you retarded for acting retarded.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're calling somebody a pedophile when you have pictures of cubs riding bananas on your fur affinity.
Yeah, where do you get the pedophile thing from exactly? I mean, I hate to jump in. I know you guys are having a discussion.
I was just fucking with him. It worked, didn't it?
Oh no, this has turned out well for you. I think this is a good idea. I think this has played out spectacularly. Really, this has been right up there. I mean, this is not as good as Gamergate 2, but it's close out there.
You have a bully cabal that you have created.
A bully cabal. Bully cabal. Outer heaven of Sweetie Squad.
What else would you call it?
I'd call it the Sweetie Squad. We spread hugs and love across the internet.
Bullshit. You know that's not true. You know what you're doing.
What am I? Name the bully. No. Name the bully for a fake. Bully Hunter will help you.
I don't know. Let's see. Darty is currently randomly messaging me bullshit. Have to block his ass.
Okay, I don't know who Darty is.
I don't either. No.
Well, he works for you.
He works.
Well, I've got many mercenaries in my outer heaven. I mean, I do employ a lot of sweeties in my Sweetie Squad.
Do you condemn their actions?
I do not condemn any actions.
Okay, so then you are basically the leader of a bully cabal.
Well, if I were to disavow or avow any actions, that would mean I'm taking responsibility for them. But since they're free agents working under their own will, I can't really pass judgment on what they do or don't do, can I?
You're a bully. That's how bullies work, and you know that's how bullies work.
Bullies work by letting people express their free will? That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Oh, how disingenuous of you. You know what you're doing. You know you're a bully because you've probably been a bully your entire life.
And who am I bullying exactly? Oh, wait, the guy with the cub porn on his Fur Affinity account.
I mean, here's the question. Is it illegal? Even if I do have, which, by the way, if you didn't know, Fur Affinity pretty much bans cub porn, like a dragon.
I did not know that. No, I didn't. I'm not.
Well, it's a picture of a youngish. It's a picture of a. I'll try to describe it as best I can. It's a picture of a youngest. I'm guessing a wolf and a Speedo riding a banana, sucking a lollipop, with what looks like either lube or a baby bottle behind him, behind his right foot. I mean, that's about the best description I could give of it.
Okay, and is it illegal?
Is it illegal? Well, I don't know. I mean, how are we? I don't know if anybody's made a ruling about cubs riding bananas in the U.S. courts. I couldn't
we
tell
have
you.
precedent on this. Yes.
So basically, what you're saying is you're going after me for what you have perceived to be just this thing that you don't like, because you have this crusade against furries. And
my bully crusade. My bully cabal crusade. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you have a crusade against furries right now. I understand that. I do. And this isn't about being a furry.
What when you say against furries, what furries are we talking about? I mean, what is my crusade against? Since you seem to be so familiar with it.
At this point, like you have created a witch.
A witch hunt for what, though, is what I'm asking. What am I going after?
Well, I found it odd that you are so good at finding pedophiles, which was why I called you a pedophile. It was because it was funny. Because who better to find a pedophile than someone with a guilty conscience?
Well, a lot of yucks in there, but I'm not the one that leaked the logs of the Kiro stuff, and I'm not the one that posted them. I merely read them because I found them to be horrendous.
Logs of what? I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Well, you said I'm leading a witch hunt, and we're talking about the Kiro leaks in which people were decapitating puppies and fucking their skulls, and talking about molesting
Yeah, that
preteens.
has nothing to do with. That has nothing to do with me. Why am I in this?
You just said I'm leading a furry witch hunt, but you keep neglecting to bring up the fact that the furries we're talking about molest children and kill animals for their sex pleasure.
That's nice. You caught me in that wide net. You have made it your mission.
Where did I make it? You're the one running around calling me a pedophile, and then you get angry when I find out you've got cub porn on your fur affinity. Well, hey, it's funny to me. It's funny to me that the guy that calls me a pedophile turns out to have a bunch of cub porn on his fur affinity. I guess
so we're just laughing. We're
both. Well, I'm very much laughing. Yeah, my troll cabal, my bully brigade is laughing right now. Yes.
Yes. I mean, they really are. They are enjoying what they're doing to me because they've got nothing better to do. Because they enjoy.
Yeah, I guess that's what bully brigades and trolls would do. Yeah, I suppose they're killing time on an evening.
Bully brigade, you admit that you have created a bully brigade. You're bullying people because it's funny to you.
I'm bullying people because it's funny to me. Again, you keep neglecting the key point of people decapitating puppies and fucking their skulls and molesting little children.
That has nothing to do with me. Why has that got anything to do with me? Explain.
Why would you call it a free witch? Why would you call it a free witch hunt then? If that's what we're discussing, why would you call that a free witch hunt? Well, you're the dude screaming pedophile at people with cub porn on your fur affinity, dum dum. Think it through. Are you stupid? How dumb are you? God, why are furries so fucking stupid? It's like is it something in the water when you guys go to conventions? Does somebody lace that shit? What's going on?
Same thing over and over again ad nauseum because they think it's funny.
Well, you're the one that's the master yuckster. You're the master yuckster, right, Mr. Superhumor? I mean, if you don't think that's funny, why did you do that all day today?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said you're the master yuckster, Mr. Comedian. If you don't think it's funny to repeat something ad nauseum, why did you do it all day today?
How did you know?
Because people sent me screen caps saying, "Look at this furry. He's a retard."
Why do you think they did that?
Because you're a retarded furry.
No, why do you think they did that? They are loyal to you. They are your loyal Gestapo. You know that.
My Gestapo. Oh, that is beautiful. Are you handicapped? Am I speaking to somebody that has all their mental faculties?
I don't know, am I?
I'm asking you. Okay, can you self-identify? Do you play with trains? Do you like Legos?
Do you? Like, I mean, why are you trying to make me out to be stupid? You're doing a great job of making yourself out to be stupid all by yourself.
I don't know if being sassy gay when you get called out for being a degenerate is going to work well for you here tonight.
I'm the degenerate. We don't know anything about you.
We don't know about you, though, don't we? When you use the same username on your fur affinity with the cub porn on it.
Prove that it's me.
Prove that it's you, the account that has your avatar on it, the same username on it. Now you're going to go with now you're going to go and change tactics and be like, no, that's not me. You're getting a little desperate here.
No, I just wanted to find out exactly how much information you had.
Why? It's your avatar. It's your username.
It's my account.
It is your account.
It is my account. Yeah.
So then why are you asking me to prove it if you're literally admitting it's yours?
Because you went to the trouble. Why did you go to the trouble? Why did your Gestapo go to the trouble?
The trouble of Googling your username. The trouble of Googling your username? Really? I mean, that is very difficult. It's an arduous journey.
That is pretty stalkerish. You realize that, right?
It's super arduous. It's very difficult to take a username, put it into a Google search engine, and hit enter.
Why?
I sprained my wrist. It was a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. I think I need to ice it. Maybe get some medical attention from this long day's work of Googling your name by hitting enter.
But why? Why?
Why would I look at your username? Because you're a retarded furry, and it turns out, what do you know, shocker, the thing you're trying to accuse other people of seems like maybe applies to you. Wow, how shocking is that?
Does it apply to me? That one I'm not letting you pin on me because that's not true.
I'm not the dude with the fur affinity with the cubs riding bananas and sucking on lollipops. That's you, champ.
I mean,
so to be fair, didn't you accuse him of being a pedophile? You understand why he might look you up. If somebody accused me of being a pedophile, I'd probably give him a look-see myself.
Not really, because
wait, what?
Who am I to him?
Oh, I see. You're just the innocent little guy fighting against the powers that be.
A little bit, really. I mean,
you are so stupid.
Like, who am I?
Painful. God, I can tell why you're a Sargon fan.
I mean, it's a pretty serious allegation. I can imagine why somebody might, look into the person making such an allegation.
None of us fucking know, do we? We don't know because we don't know who this guy is. This guy is leading you around. You have no idea who he is, and you follow him blindly.
Ralph is my second in command. You are correct.
Ralph, I don't have any problem with you. I don't know you. I've heard of you, obviously. I mean,
I don't know you either. All I know is you
started stabbing Sargon in the back the moment he got off your stream. That was fucking low, dude.
I wouldn't call what I did. I mean, I said it was retarded. I pretty much said that in a nice way while he was here. I was just playing my host role, and then I put on my analyst hat after he left. I wanted to make sure he had a fair hearing while he was on the program, and then I gave my full view. But if you can tell by the questions I was asking, I pretty much said it was stupid already. But
I mean, absolutely, he was an idiot for even coming to you guys, because this is the kind of group of people that he is trying to convince to do something that is like kind of big picture. It was fucking stupid. It was fucking stupid.
Ralph, I mean, you should listen to him. He is right. I mean, we should listen to the retarded furry that's into cub porn. Clearly, that's the audience Sargon needs to appeal to accomplish his Gamergate 2 movement.
He can have them.
No, I think he's going to save the West this time, guys. We're going to look foolish in a week, I'm telling you.
His new slogan is going to be "Yif the West."
Yif it to freedom.
So what? So you weren't happy with how the stream went. You got in his comments, and what was your quote exactly? I'll have to pull it back up. You said, "True, but at least he isn't a pedophile like Jim." Now I don't know the he you're referring to. Was that me or someone else? But
no, that was in reply about Matt. Like, they took them. I was actually making a joke about how at least Matt isn't a pedophile. Like, they were saying Matt was like he was the guy that took down the streams and everything like that.
But who says that? Why are you so mad? Like, you're accusing. I mean, it's a very serious allegation to just flat out say somebody's a pedophile.
Because I don't know who this motherfucker is.
And now you're talking about. You're saying. You're talking in your voice. You're saying I'm a nobody. This, that, and the other. Well, you made a serious accusation. Sargon fucking favorited it. I mean, you did this to yourself, and then you repeated it on this show. You said it on Twitter.
It was because Sargon favored it. Oh, right, because Sargon.
Well, he might not have seen it. He might not have seen it otherwise. I don't know. But
that probably is why. That's true. That's probably why Jim. Because Jim has such his fucking hard on for Sargon. Oh my God, he is such a fucking spaz.
What I'm getting at is you're talking about people are bullying you, but you did this to yourself.
Ralph, why don't you read through some of the gems that this retard has tweeted out over the last hour? Like, he started an op to dox me. He started an op to dox me. Oh, the Gestapo's after me. Mentions. Oh, they're bullying me. Help.
Hold on. I actually said I don't want to pull my mentions on this, but it was ridiculous. If I showed you,
girlfriend, it was crazy. Off the hook.
Fuck the furry.
I have 93 notifications and 20 messages right now. Like, it is.
I love this. Listen to this shit. No, his audience is a bunch of shitlords that think they're defending Papa Jim and will notice them. I'm not walking anything back. Jim is a disgusting pedophile that attacks other pedophiles because he has a guilty conscience.
Then he also
by your logic, right? By your logic, if I'm a disgusting pedophile that only attacks other pedophiles, then I must be right about you, huh?
He also said, I see, so you aren't going to release your real name so we can know you aren't on the sex offender registry. Is that right? That was another.
Stop. Catch him in what he just said. He just admitted he was a pedophile.
I said, going by your logic, if I am a disgusting pedophile, then I must be correct in attacking you, and you must be a pedophile, right? By your logic, you're admitting you're a pedophile because I'm attacking you.
Are you a pedophile? Answer the question.
I just told you I wasn't, but by your logic, I am. So if I'm attacking you and that's what you believe, you must be a pedophile, correct?
I'm not a pedophile.
Can you use your thinking thoughts by your own logic? You're saying if I'm attacking you, you must be a pedophile, correct?
It's very simple. You might not understand this because it's an SAT thing. If you're not a pedophile, then I'm not a pedophile. But if I am a pedophile, then you are a pedophile.
Again, it seems like you're struggling with this. By your logic, you're saying I'm a disgusting pedophile and only attack pedophiles, right? That's your statement, correct?
Are you?
Again, is that your statement? Did you write that out? Did you write that out, big boy? Did you type that out with your tail or your paws?
Are you a pedophile?
Why is this so difficult for you to say yes or no? Ralph, do you want to confirm that he did write this, in fact, on his timeline? Because he seems to be unable to answer this.
Yeah, they're all there. I mean...
Okay, so by his logic, he's saying Jim is a disgusting pedophile that attacks other pedophiles. And then he claims I'm attacking him. So by his logic, what does that make him?
By his logic, that would make him a pedophile.
That would make him a pedophile by his logic. Okay, good. I'm glad we all, Mr. SAT here was really struggling with it. But I think all of us kind of grouped together, put our thinking thoughts together, and big brained it to get an answer.
Here's the thing.
I think we can all work together.
I don't think he can give you the quest now.
Here's the thing I want everyone to understand. Jim just admitted he's a pedophile.
Boy, you really have difficulty with the English language. I'm going to guess that's because you lose a lot of fluids jacking off to cubs riding bananas on your fur affinity. I would recommend maybe like an IV drip of saline.
This dodged it. He is a pedophile. Okay. Case closed. Nothing more to say.
It's case closed. Boy, you're stupid. Yeah. And I think you're embarrassed because you basically got caught being the thing you're calling other people, like most disgusting degenerate furries like you are. Like the faggots in the Kira League who abuse animals and children. You don't really strike me as being very different. I think if we looked at your other accounts, you're probably even into more fucked up shit. Probably on your Ink Bunny or your Google Furry. I bet you're into some really twisted shit. And you're dumb enough to use the same username. It's probably a given.
Okay, here's the thing. At this point, I already know everything about you I need to know.
Do you, sassy gay man?
You're a scam asshole.
Oh, I'm an asshole. I bet you want to just lick it, don't you, girlfriend? It's an asshole. It's presenting itself to you. I bet it's delicious.
Look, I am not like the guy that molested you when you were a child. Oh. So, maybe show me respect.
Well, I will be fair. He wasn't wearing a fursuit. So, I guess you got me on that one.
You have to admit, I can roll with the punches.
Well, I think you roll because you've been trained to, like a dog, because you're a furry, and it's part of the role-playing shit you're into. Probably at the petting zoo you attend at the conventions. How many horses have you fucked? Just be honest.
You have nothing better to do than attack my character because you've got nothing. You are such
attack your character. I'm looking at your accounts. This is the shit you put online, dipshit. That's not your character. This is what you decided to share with the world because you're retarded. That's why you are a retarded furry.
Plus, it's kind of hard to say he's attacking your character. You called the man a pedophile publicly, and
I did call him a pedophile.
That seems like a character attack there.
Is what he does. He attacks random people and and just doesn't even care about the consequences.
I love it. This guy is so mad that I made Sargon look retarded. This is is spazzing out to try to protect him. And then he gets caught basically being a degenerate, and now he's upset about it and crying about being bullied. What a pussy. And he calls other people shitlord like that's a hot fucking bants around. I bet you're the kind of asshole that uses snowflake because you think it's the cool hip in term. But you're fucking retarded. And that term probably applies to you more than anybody else. You blocked me. And then you unblocked me and cried because you were getting mentions. What a pussy little bitch you are.
Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel good to say these things to me? Really?
Oh, you poor,
I'm happy.
Poor abused pupper. Oh, God, I weep for you. Can you hear the smallest violin in the world playing in the background?
Yeah, I really don't care what you have to say because I
Obviously
know what kind of person
because
you are.
You're on the stream and you're engaging with me on Twitter. You must desperately care what I have to say. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing any of this.
Here's the thing. The only thing that I really want is to stop getting this abuse from all these people. And that's the only reason I came on to say that I am not afraid.
Don't invite it on yourself, you dumb, stupid fuck. By being a degenerate and being openly degenerate and then crying when people call you degenerate.
You're not a man.
I mean, don't start shit and then cry when you get hit for things.
Are you not a coward? Are you not a coward? Well, here's the thing. I don't want to have to put my account on private for like...
Listen to this shit. They always go to it. Can you repeat something Sargon didn't pull out of his ass, retard? Do you have any original arguments?
I don't. I actually don't.
You don't. Yeah, no, I know. You don't have any original arguments. You're fucking retarded, and you repeat and parrot the shit you hear in videos. God, you're stupid. How do you live? Don't you just get depressed at the thought of how dumb you are? Doesn't it just make you want to throw yourself off a bridge sometimes?
Are you done?
No, I'm asking, are you done? How long are you going to continue with this life you're living?
Wow, are you telling me to literally kill myself?
No, I haven't told you to kill yourself. I've asked you a question. Do you ever get to the point where you just can't take it anymore? Where you just think, God, I'm so fucking stupid. I'm such a dum-dum. I just can't take it anymore. Do you have those thoughts? Does that ever occur to you?
Look how weak you are. You have nothing else but personal
I've got the pictures of your cub porn you have in your favorite section on your Fur Affinity. I mean, that's kind of what we've been talking about, that you're dancing around with the, is it illegal, girlfriend? It is what it is. We all know what it is. Yeah, we know what you are. We know what you are, and we know why you act like you do. And now we know who you follow and what you watch on YouTube. So you're a Sargonite that thinks the stepfather's a big brain. You're a Sargonite that thinks the stepfather's a big brain. And you're a furry that's into degenerate shit. And you're mad because I exposed Kiro and these other fucking disgusting puppy killing, child molesting freaks.
About that because anyone that kills puppies or like, you'll find that most furries are actually decent people that just want to be left alone. But
obviously that's not the case because you've done everything you can to not be left alone and to engage repeatedly.
No, it is just because I'm a furry. That's the only reason that you're even talking to me.
No, I'm talking to you because you're retarded. The furry part's a bonus.
Well, I mean, I'm on your target list for now. Like, Sargon's already on your target list because you hate
I don't have a target list. It's just when a retard flails in front of me, I pay attention, and then I move on to another retard because they inevitably get my attention.
Right. Because... I mean, that gets you mega views, and I applaud you for making that dope, brother. That is a great scheme you got running there.
Yeah, people generally like a sideshow. I mean, they want to watch you flail like an idiot and throw popcorn at you like you're a sideshow freak. Yeah, I mean, you do have that correct. That's what the audience is literally doing right now. Even though it's not technically my show, but Ralph is making a fuck ton of money with people laughing at you. Yeah, you're right about that.
It is true. Basically, Ralph, but does he cut you in ever? Like, if he's not cutting you in, cut this man in. Cut this fucking man in.
I don't need any of that money. I do good on my own. Ralph's a big boy. He's making those big bucks. I'm happy for him. I do my own shit.
You get nothing out of this for real?
I get laughs. I'm enjoying myself right now. I get the joy of the moment out of this. That's more than money could ever buy. You can't buy happiness, friend.
Because I mean that really does add into the bully narrative that I've suggested, is that like you're just doing it for the yucks, really. That's
like you do, right? Like you just literally said earlier, you're doing it for the yucks. We're the same thing, right?
I know, but
so you're a bully.
But think about what you're doing.
Well, you're a bully then, right? We just said we're the
I
same
don't
thing.
have a group. I don't have a group of people that
when the kid on the playground kicks another kid's ass, does he need 14 people to do it, or does he just do it because he's a cunt? I mean, you don't need an audience to be a bully, do you? You could just be an asshole, can't you?
Well, I've actually noticed that it actually does take a lot of people to kind of be a real bully, because that is the kind of thing, like, because if you didn't have all these people behind you, like, would you even be here? Like, would you just be echoing it out into the open by yourself?
Yeah,
I am curious.
I would absolutely be doing the same thing I'm doing, laughing at retards. I've always enjoyed that. That has been a pastime of mine for like a decade.
See. Because it just seems to me that really and truly, like, all you can do is come after me because I called you better. Like, you have such thin
I love
skin
how you try to paint that. I love it.
No big deal.
Jim, you have thin skin, and then when I do the same thing you've done to me, you start crying like a bitch and block me.
No, I'm sorry.
You instantly did that. You blocked me like a bitch. Instantly. So who's got the thin skin? Was I the one that blocked you, or were you the one that blocked me?
I blocked you for...
There you go. Yeah, I'm glad you can remember the continuity of what happened tonight.
I unblocked you, and even after I unblocked you, I had like 30 people asking, "Why'd you block? Like, he can't message you if you blocked him." It's like, he's been fucking unblocked for 30 minutes. And the only reason I blocked
you can look at my account. I've messaged you repeatedly, so I don't know what your problem is. You asked me to respond. I did multiple times.
I probably couldn't find it after like I really probably couldn't, because I'm actually not used to seeing that many messages. Really, it is true.
It was confusing.
And you can admit that
technology spooked you, did it? Are you're the one that called me a boomer, and you can't work out how Twitter works?
No, you know that it calls a lot of shit. You know that.
No, I'm just trying to. You're saying like 30 replies spooked you. Like that's kind of amazing to me. I mean, I'm guessing you're old enough to have remembered what a VCR was. Did it always blink 12 for you? Were you able to figure that one out?
Are you done?
No, I've literally got all night to do this.
I mean, so do I. Isn't it great that way? I mean, but no, like, for real, you know that it's different. You know that it's different when someone has like 100,000 people that are in their corner. It feels good. It really does feel good to go after people like that. I mean,
go after degenerates that are into cub porn. Is that what you're saying?
You can see this shit, right? Like, are you just not in Discord at all? Are you just like proxy on this?
I'm heterosexual. I don't use Discord. That's a statement I've made multiple times.
So you have no idea the shit coming through. I'm assuming Ralph can see it.
We're talking about Twitter, though.
I'm not actually monitoring the Discord right now, so no, I haven't seen what all's going on there. But I could imagine you're probably not getting a warm reception.
It is fucking priceless, some of these.
I suppose it is when you flail around like a retard saying, "Look at me." Yeah, you probably get some attention. It's weird, isn't it? Can I ask you, do you think Anita Sarkeesian was bullied?
As much as she says she was? Fuck no.
Well, why not? I mean, she had all these bully jerks, these bully brigades after her, right? I mean, she was a victim. What about Zoe Quinn?
I guarantee she probably had some of this same shit.
So she was a victim, right?
But it really didn't. Was she a victim of what? Like,
of bullying.
Am I saying that I'm getting death threats and things like that nature? I might be, actually.
Oh, so you're kind of like Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn. I gotcha. Okay. You're really batting 1,000 tonight. I think you're impressing the crowd. I think they're on your side. I think you're winning them over. I might be losing this one.
Are you done?
No, like I said, I've got all night.
Okay. All I'm saying is that it is a little different. They have actually huge audiences. You know that they've done certain things, and basically they have gotten mean. You would admit they've gotten mean things sent to them and death threats and things of that nature. You would admit that that is something that has happened to them.
Well, I mean, it is tragic that Sargon of Akkad, a member of Gamergate, whipped people up to harass Anita Sarkeesian. Yes, I would agree with you. That is tragic.
And now he's trying to start it back again. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Why won't this hate campaign stop? It just needs to stop. Brianna Wu had to hide from snipers. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Driven from... Wu was driven from the home. Oh, my God.
I doubt that. I do doubt that for real. That's not likely. But I mean, yeah, like people do get death threats. They do get attacked. They do have that kind of thing, and it's not helpful at all. It does. Like, what's the goal? Just to laugh at me? I said.
Yes, the fucking goal is to laugh at you. Yes, that is the entirety of the goal.
Okay.
You act like an idiot. People laugh at you for being an idiot. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing.
Are you still there, sir? Or?
No, I'm still here. I'm just like I just don't understand why you're laughing at what is actually occurring. Like it is.
Why am I laughing at what is happening? Why are you laughing at furries? Oh, wow. I know it's a quandary, isn't it?
What I'm referring to, the doxing, like they are actually actively looking for information about me. You do know that, right?
No, I wouldn't. Again, like I answered you earlier when you said, do you basically disavow? And I said, I can't disavow or avow anything because that would mean I have control over what other people are doing. So I'm unaware of what other people are doing. I'm not a psychic.
Well, no, you can disavow something even if you're not in charge of it. You can say, don't do this, guys.
Well, yeah, and we could make a list of 1 billion things and sit here all night talking about them because, that would be retarded though, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, people know what's right and wrong. Like, are you really going to sit there and tell me you
well, see, I would disagree with you on that premise because if people knew what were right and wrong, you wouldn't have pictures of cubs riding bananas on your Fur Affinity account, now would you?
Not even my pictures.
Yeah, that's why they're called favorites. Yeah, I know you didn't draw them. Yeah, I understand that. That concept doesn't elude me.
You would think it would. I mean...
I gotta say, when Sargon sends his, he is not sending his best. I'm sorry, but this is really... I don't think Gamergate 2 is going to do too well, guys. I got to put this out here. I don't know, Zidane, Ralph Gator, what are you thinking? What are the odds looking like?
It's not off to a great start, let's put it that way. Yeah.
Smashing success.
I didn't send because I am not working for him. I don't have a cabal. I don't work for a cabal of people that work for Sargon. That's not what I do.
I'm pretty sure you're a card-carrying member of the
Liberalists?
The Liberalists. There we go. The Liberalist Lynch Squad. That's what they're called. The Liberalist Lynch Squad. They bully the Bully Brigade. It's very tragic.
So that's also really all this is about is just getting back at Sargon because you can't. You're just jealous of them.
I just talked to him this morning and laughed in his face. Like, obviously, I can. I can, and I did.
Because you're just jealous of him. That's all this really is about.
Jealous of what? Making myself look like an asshole by starting up Gamergate 2? No, I don't really have jealousy over that.
You know what you're jealous about. That's why you're avoiding.
What am I jealous of? Tell us. Hit us with the deep.
Jealous that he is basically doing what Anita Sarkeesian did. He is going to.
Yes, you are correct. Sargon is doing what Anita Sarkeesian did. You fucking called it. Thank you. You said it perfectly.
went to the EU. I mean, went to the EU and actually spoke there. You know, like he is actually doing activism, and that's the only thing that you can't do because all the people following you, all they care about is laughing at people on the internet.
I know, it's so weird. Why would there be a group of people dedicated to laughing at retards? I think you've got me. I am deeply jealous that Sargon of Akkad is behaving just like Anita Sarkeesian. I wish I could do that, but something holds me back. Maybe it's a moral compunction. Maybe it's just self-awareness. I don't know what it is, but I fucking
testosterone.
I wish I could be Anita. I really do. Maybe I need to eat more soy so my tits grow like Carl's. I don't know. I can give it a shot. I can work at it. Maybe we can get through this together. You can make me a schedule. We can work on it daily.
Are you there, sir?
I'm still here. I just really don't know what else there is to say. Like, we're not going to come to any kind of agreement, obviously. Like, I laughed at him, he laughed at me. We had fun, didn't we?
Oh, I've definitely enjoyed myself. Yes.
I just
Right.
want to say one thing.
And you
Wait,
before you leave.
let's Dan
you
get
can
in
say
here.
whatever you want. Go.
Okay,
Like I'm
I'm crying that you've been getting bullied this entire time, yet you started everything. You can't start shit and then cry like a little faggot that you get bullied. You have tweets from earlier today calling Jim a pedophile and saying that they're terrorists. I think Ralph pulled that up on screen earlier.
Yes.
And then you go into Sargon's stream and call him a pedo again. You did this to yourself. You started everything. Don't cry about
With
shit that you
him.
start. If you start shit, you're gonna get hit.
Yeah. Right, with him. He didn't message me, not once.
He didn't tell anybody to go after you. You can look at his tweets. He said nothing of the sort.
Jim's not the one that put
Right.
cub porn on your
But
fucking
he-
DeviantArt.
Right, but here he is.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
here
making
you
fun
are
of you.
after starting shit earlier today. Yeah, laughing at you. Before you go, since you said you're done and we're not going to come to an agreement, can you say yif
Well,
and hell? Can you
actually
say
just
yif and hell
asking.
for fags? Can you say that for us?
I'm not doing anything for you.
Okay, can you breathe for me?
Got him.
By
I
the way,
mean,
people have found your ink bunny too, apparently. So, bet there's some gold in there.
Ink Bunny. I mean,
don't worry about it, pal.
and-
I'm sure everything's looking up.
Oh,
Gotcha, bitch.
It's gonna be a great weekend for you. I can foresee it.
Fun times ahead.
I mean, the question really comes to mind, like, why? Just why?
Why
Like,
not?
no,
Why not? It's a Thursday evening. Why not?
Why? Why would anyone do this to anyone?
I don't know. Maybe they're just all twisted people looking to spread misery, and they're all part of a bullying cabal that Ralph runs. I have heard Ralph is a terrible person. I'd love to tell more, but I'm scared. I'm scared he's going to hurt me.
and look, sir, I forgot your name, to be honest. No offense, but what you're saying might have some merit if you're just some dude that was picked out of random and just to pick on. You came at him, called him a pedophile. No, you weren't. I mean, you came at him calling him a pedophile, and you got answered, forcefully here on air.
He does, and somehow I
have never seen
That's the
Jim
thing I
call
don't
somebody a
understand.
pedophile without any evidence whatsoever. I've never seen him do that. So, I mean, if you have some evidence that I don't know of, you can go ahead and give it, but I haven't seen that.
I'm not interested in looking into Jim's docs.
He's not interested in evidence, Ralph. Please, be realistic.
No, someone is messaging me and saying, "We have Jim's docs. We can help you." Like, no, that's not what this is about. This was just to fuck with him, and really, I got what I wanted out of it.
I think you did.
Given
It's
me
mission
more
accomplished.
attention.
It really is. We should put a banner up behind you and take a picture.
He's given me more attention than I think I have ever had. Perhaps.
It's really amazing how disconnected with reality this guy is. This is pretty great.
Well,
You're
I think
complaining
he's
about
out.
being bullied and getting attention, and then you're saying you want the attention, so don't cry when you get bullied later.
It is negative attention. It really is.
We're like
is.
5 minutes away from them finding all of your like really shameful, disgusting Caro-like shit. So you might as well just come out and admit it right now, live on air.
Yeah, protecting your tweets isn't going to help. Somebody's told me they archived everything.
No, that was just so that I could get away from Twitter and like. But they're also messaging me on like.
Why would you want to get away from Twitter? You just said you love the attention. I mean, you must be super happy right now. Unlock that Twitter. Let everybody come in. You need that attention. You want it. You said that's what you're looking for.
They're going for more than just looking at my accounts. Like I don't know why, but I already have a Kiwi Farms. Like, what the fuck is up with that?
I don't know. You know,
Like,
the Kiwis are like those weird fucks that live off Australia. I don't know. Maybe you piss that country off somehow. I can't tell you. New Zealand is weird.
All I had to do was call you a pedophile. All I had to do was do that.
I think it's more probably related to the Cubs riding bananas and sucking lollipops on your furfinities. Probably what got people's attention, to be honest with you.
I mean, so like what's
the big deal, man? It's just cub porn. What's the big deal? It's cool. No, I got you. We got you. We know where you stand on this. Everybody's cool. We're all copacetic here. I don't mean to harsh your mellow.
Harsh your
I
buzz.
mean, like you haven't actually like. Do you have anything? Like that's the thing that I don't understand.
I know it would be terrible for me to make a claim and then not have any evidence for it. That would make me a massive cunt, wouldn't it?
But that's all you've got.
Boy,
now,
like
not to say
zero self-awareness, right?
Like,
did anybody catch that, or was that too confusing? Should I have said it better?
My only concern is like seriously, if I see something coming in for real. Like that's going to be my question is, can I come to you and talk to you about that? Because would that cross a line for you? That's the question.
Like, would other people doing things to you cross a line for me? They're other people. Why would I care what they do?
Because you might have some sense of morality? I don't fucking know.
You want me to control strangers? Do you think I'm some kind of internet god?
So that's a no. You just don't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a two for really. One, I really don't care. But two, how would I control other people? Can you control other people? Do you have a special ability we should know about? It's like X-Men kind of thing. Are you Jean Grey? The furry Jean Grey?
I think it helps. I think it really does help when you tell people. When you tell people, just don't.
Like, for you, buddy, you know what? I'm going to put it out there. Hey, everybody, just don't. Just don't. They know what it's about. Just don't. I gave you 3. I gave you 3 right there. Here's a 4th one. Just don't. Hopefully that coded message is clear.
Well, I mean, I like I said, I'm more than happy to go ahead and I want to go to bed. Okay.
You go to sleep. You get some rest.
There's a Sargonism for you right there. Oh, I'm so
sleepy. Oh, it's so tiring.
How long do you want me for? Because I know
it's fine. I think we've had a good conversation. I think this has been something special.
Well, like I said, all I'm asking is just call off your dogs. That would be cool.
Well, they're not my dogs, really but cool. I mean, I did throw that special message out for you. Hey, everybody, just don't. Just don't.
I think you're about to get a lot of attention if I had to make my guess. Yeah.
I probably am, because I'm going to go ahead and undo the protection on my tweets, and I'm probably. I know it's fucking stupid. I should not do this. This is so fucking stupid.
I have one recommendation for you before you go.
One.
I think we can all agree with that, really. I mean, I think that's a message we can all get behind.
All right, sir, you have anything else? We don't want to keep you past your bedtime, you know.
No, like I said, like I'm happy to stay on here and continue to talk to you if you want to. Like,
no, don't you be silly. We don't want to interfere with your beauty sleep. I want you to get a good night rest for all the positivity that's awaiting you, because we've told them just don't. So I think it's going to be sunshine and fucking rainbows from here on out, to be honest with you.
I doubt it. I'm sure I'm still going to get messages and things like that. And I mean, like their messaging is.
You're trailing off there.
It's okay. Why don't you show him the door? Show him the door so he can go get a good night's sleep.
Thank you, Korusi. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you're gonna need that rest. I have a feeling. I also saw Andy's in the chat. I think he's had a few drinks or something. He linked me to some short fat otaku video. I don't know what he meant by that, but
hey, thanks for letting me use your stream. I mean, he's the one that kind of wanted to do it. But, you know, I think we all learned some special things tonight. You know, what was it? Just don't. Cubs riding bananas and sucking lollipops is totally cool. You know, Sargon is amazing, and you shouldn't stab him in the back. And I you know, Jealous Jim just can't handle the fact that Sargon's acting like Anita. I think he really has some deep insight into that, and he really fucking blew me out of the water. I'll be honest.
I didn't expect that from him. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, I'll let you get back to your show. I know you were doing the quarter pounder thing.
Yeah, I think quartering's probably, we'll probably play that Kanye clip. I don't know if you saw that yet today, but yeah, we'll probably play that next.
Oh, I'm sure you can get quartering back in. I mean, what is he going to do? Go to his live stream of 10 people? No, he'll come back. All right, you guys take it easy.
Later.
These two guys, and I don't have the exact time code for when his friend starts talking about all the super serious rounds I've got. I'll just shoot the shit out of you. But going on about I fire guns because they're scary, and I can fire single round burst. I'm so good at this.